Forget Kim Soo-Hyun. Kim Ji-won was in tears at the BVLGARI Kaleidos event in Tokyo. Kaleidos event in Tokyo. Hello, friends of Yahoo Japan News, a warm and slightly dramatic hello from our little corner of the internet. If you love gentle gossip wrapped in romance and delivered with a wink, you're in the right place. Please give our channel some love, like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any of the buried in the middle of the footage moments and little surprise inserts we slipped into today's full video. Watch to the end. We've tucked a few special treats and playful theories into the later frames. The scene opens in Tokyo, a glittering corridor of lights and glass, where BVLGARI has quietly turned an ordinary evening into a jewel-toned dream called Kaleidos. Amid the scent of perfume and camera clicks, a figure glides forward, elegant, composed, with a dress that seems to have been sewn from midnight and tiny stars. For a moment the world holds its breath. Then, to the surprise of several dozen cameras, a drop appears at the corner of an eye. Another follows. The publicists whisper, the fans gasp, and the shipping blogs write 12 different poems. Now, before the rumor mills go into overtime, those little drops of moisture, they are not, in our most cheerful imagining, evidence of a tragic romantic implosion directed at Kim Soo-Hyun. No, in our preferred, more sentimental reading, those tears are of a different species entirely. They are the small, incandescent kind that arrive when the applause is louder than expected, when an actor looks out and sees that all the scripted lines and sleepless rehearsals mattered to someone on the other side of the velvet rope. They are gratitude sparkles. They are confetti made of feelings. If you watched our video, you saw the clip slowed down at precisely the moment the wind teased her hair in the light flattened into gold. The photo we referenced, the one attached to this message, gives us a lovely snapshot of that exact emotional weather. A hairline of wetness, a chin that trembles like a violin string, and eyes that tell a secret the smile hasn't decided to tell yet. Again, the image fuels the mood. It's an atmosphere maker, not a legal filing. Romance loves irony, and what could be more deliciously ironic than a public person sobbing in a sea of admirers? The romanticist inside us prefers to imagine Kim Ji-won in this storybook version, catching a glimpse of someone in the audience, a fan holding a handmade sign with a misquoted line from a drama they loved, and feeling so unexpectedly seen that the composure unbuttons, just for a breath. Maybe she remembered a line read with trembling hands, or a face from the rehearsal room who taught her to be braver on camera. Romance, like good prose, often arrives backwards, in small, inconvenient ways that make you apologize to the mirror later for being so tender. And what about Kim Soo-Hyun in this tender theater of possibility? If you're picturing him, as we sometimes do, in a perfectly timed cameo behind the velvet curtains, let us be clear. This is not an accusation, only a daydream. In our sweetest imaginings he is not the cause of the tears but perhaps the quiet witness of them, the one who, years from now, will tease about how dramatic she was at an event where the lighting deserved an Oscar. He's the kind of pal who texts back a single emoji if he's feeling playful, or a paragraph of nonsense about umbrellas. In fiction's soft glow, they pass each other in corridors like satellites, tethered by inside jokes, shared coffee orders, and the private language of fellow travelers. On the fame train, between scenes in our video, we stitched in a few romantic vignettes that the cameras didn't catch. The gentle exchange of umbrellas after a sudden Tokyo rain, the off-screen rehearsal, where one misread a line and the other laughed until makeup had to be reapplied. The sleepy Sunday brunch where two phones are forgotten and a real conversation takes its place. These are not claims. They are affectionate imaginings meant to warm the heart like a hand-woven scarf. Think of them as fan poetry, not investigative reporting. Let's be playful for a moment and narrate one tiny scene in full slow-motion melodrama. Imagine a lobby, two actors exiting in different directions. A stray balloon from a brand promotion drifts between them. She reaches out instinctively. He smiles in a way that says he remembers the sound of her laughter from a year ago. Not because she told him, but because he paid attention when nobody was looking. They both watch the balloon go, and in that shared, meaningless instant, something softens, not a scandal, but a promise that stories can be made of small, unremarked mercies. Of course, part of the fun of celebrity sightings is the interpretive dance. Some viewers will say, tears equals heartbreak. Others will chalk it up to a sunscreen mishap, and a few will claim it was a sparkle in her eye caused by the reflection off BVLGARI's jewels. Our job it is to present the image, the moment, and the sillier possible readings with warmth and wit, and to remind you, gently, that real lives are lived beyond our editing bay. That's why, in the full video, we slow the clip, zoom on the hand that brushes a cheek, and insert a quick intertitle. Could be gratitude. Could be dust. Likely both. For those who love shipping, we included a few lines that imagine the couples playlist, late night records of crooners, a shared love of corny film soundtracks, and an inside joke about ordering the wrong coffee and pretending it was by design. These passages are written to make the heart expand, not to present evidence. If fanfic had a Geneva Convention, we'd be filing our peaceful declarations here. As the cameras leave and the lights dim, there is a lasting image that is pure and simple. A performer, vulnerable for an instant in public, and a public that responds with cheers and care instead of cruelty. If those drops of moisture were indeed gratitude, then isn't that a sweeter rumor than most? If they were sadness, then let us hope the next chapter is kinder. Either way, the best outcome involves more laughter, more honesty, and perhaps one day, a very official soundtrack release that pairs perfectly with a rainy afternoon. Before we sign off, we'd invite you to keep cheering for G1 as her sparkling journey continues. Let's follow her upcoming appearances with the same warmth that filled the BVLGARI Kaleidos night, and wish her a smooth, dazzling series of events ahead. May every stop on her schedule be as graceful and successful as her unforgettable Tokyo evening. Thank you for watching this small, indulgent exploration. Don't forget to view the whole video on our channel. We hid some commentary and a few delightful Easter eggs in the middle and at the end. Subscribe so you don't miss any of our affectionate analyses, and drop a comment with your favorite moment. The teary blink, the wind-tossed hair, or the imagined balloon that started everything. Remember, speculation here is playful and kind-hearted. We're fans first, rumor mongers only when we're joking. Until next time, may your teas be warm, your theories whimsical, and your favorite celebrity moments gentle enough to make you smile.